Bill.
It's not taken.
Wonderful, wonderful. Hey, everybody, welcome, welcome. We've got Justin and Kat here today. They'll be, well, they are celebrating their union. These wonderful people here, young people, have decided to marry each other. Oh no, well, but I digress. They do love each other immensely, and they decided to get married. So here today, we're just going to just celebrate that along with them. We've got some wonderful food and drinks that we're going to partake. However, this isn't your normal, typical celebration, because there is just one thing that we need to go over before they get married. There is just one more thing that we will go over, and we're going to see through some questioning, through some questions posed by the bridesmaids and the grooms, to the left and to the right. And while I put this on, we have some questions that the groomsmen and the bridesmaids will ask
Your Honor, you have it backwards.
to determine. Teach bully. To determine if Kat really is worthy of Justin, as I'm not worthy of this robe because it is on backwards. So I call this court to order and in session. I guess order, session, the same thing. First question.
So Justin, if money wasn't an issue, what is one thing that you would buy for your bride?
I would buy a trust for her set up so that in the event of my death or anything happening, there would be enough money left over to ensure she'd be able to maintain the same quality of life she enjoys now. And also so that she can make sure that should something ever happen to Alice, although we hope it doesn't, that she's able to have at least one Shiloh shepherd in her life to make up for my loss.
Good answer.
What kind of animal best describes Kat?
Can everybody hear the questions?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
You have to say why.
Well, her favorite would be tied between the Shiloh shepherd and the tiger. But I don't recognize your authority to be asking these questions.
I give the authority.
Overruled.
We're talking about animals here on Earth. I'm not stalling. Velociraptor, no, those are extinct.
I could still do
Platypus, no,
You gonna push us back?
no platypus.
Got things to keep.
I'm gonna hold you in contempt if you don't.
I'm gonna go with the tiger,
Why?
because if I piss you off, you will break my bones.
I'll accept it. Yeah. If cat came home with another dog, what type of dog would it be and would you keep it?
It would likely be some sort of shepherd mix with cancer, a broken leg, dysentery, half its tail missing,
Oh.
pierced ears, racist. And we probably keep it.
Yes. I don't want cancer though.
I'm pretty sure it's sitting in Liz's car right now. Good answer.
This wasn't on tape.
Justin, what is one thing you both agree to disagree about?
Whether or not waffles and pancakes are the same.
We didn't agree to disagree, I was correct, they are not the same.
Agree to disagree.
Next question.
What is one thing that you would remove of cats from the house?
Traffic. We need an answer.
Well, we're married. What's mine is hers. What's hers is hers. And so if I remove anything of hers from the house, it would be one item that she decides that she doesn't like in mine.
Okay.
How do you spell Cassidy?
And you're my sister? C-A-T. Z-E-M-L-E-R. C-A-T-H-R-I-N-E.
Oh, you know he's cool.
Hey, sorry.
Ah, we
Sorry, sorry. Okay. What is your favorite dish Cat has cooked?
Non-takeout. Because she takes credit for it. Like from scratch.
I totally cook Wendy's from scratch. Son of a baconator.
Fish farm.
I would say the casserole you did a month ago. That was really good.
Alright. That's all the question.
Okay.
Any further question you have for Justin? Any other questions?
I think there should be a chance for a rebuttal.
That was a great round of questions. I'll be the judge of that. I just made that up, that's awesome. What was I saying? Oh, no, it's a great round of questions. Now, we're going over to the real questions.
Women don't count.
All right, Kat. What would Justin want more? To build his own man cave? Or somebody was to give him $5,000 worth of man cave they would build for him?
He'd rather just build his own. It would be cooler anyways.
What gift card would Justin want more? Home Depot or Lowe's?
Lowe's.
When Justin and I first met at Tinker Air Force Base in 2007, January, what was the first thing our conversation was? When I said hello, did he say A, hello, and shake my hand? B, stared at me and looked away? Or C, said, no habla inglés?
Stared at you and looked away.
He did.
He's just so friendly.
That's what I'm called.
Kat, what is Justin's biggest dream, and how are you going to help him achieve it?
He's already got his biggest dream. He married me. Bam! Nailed it. Well, build a good, happy life together. Better be your biggest dream.
Oh, it is.
That's it.
And what is Justin's favorite historical topic?
That's a mean question. Got a history on its own, very tight. I'm just gonna say woodworking, we'll just pretend, that's it. What's the answer? Let's have my back for everything, what's the answer?
It's a mix between Austrian economics and how they affect capitalist markets.
Of course I was gonna say that. Yes. He said it. All right, Mr. George.
Any further questioning? Anything else?
Yeah, I got a couple.
All right. More questions?
Let's tone it down a little bit. What's Justin's favorite cartoon character?
It should be easy.
It should be, it's not, I'm like Archer. Doesn't get what we're talking about. Does it? I'll say Krieger.
That works.
In building your marriage, you kind of go with the grain or against the grain?
A mix of both. We're generally against the grain, but you're a woodworking person, so you're always with the grain. So it depends on the topic.
Or the context.
That's all I have.
Right on. Great questions from the girls. Great questions. Great questions.
Not as great as the bridesmaids, but
Now, I do have a couple of questions myself. Stuff that wasn't covered that I need to have filled, some spaces filled in before I accept this marriage.
this wasn't
Really serious questions. Self-adhesive googly eyes or permanent markers?
googly eyes.
Self-adhesive googly eyes.
Possibilities are endless.
Good answer, good answer. A mix between a dinosaur, a crocodile, and a dragon. Would you call it just A, an ugly lizard, or B, a dino crackagon?
Obviously B. And it'd probably be my next pet.
That's awesome. That's great.
Gotta get a big cat for that.
That's great. No, actually, we're all here. We're glad that you're here. We've heard some great questions, some great answers. These two young people are coming together in a union of marriage. It's not to be taken lightly. Obviously, we've got some great couples here. We've got some experienced couples here that we can always get advice from here. But before we move on, I was just wondering if there was anything. If there were any words you had, Justin, for...
Did you take care of the dishes this morning?
I did not, I was a little busy today, watching Dr. David.
I wrote my vows in pictures, so you're gonna have to give me just a minute to kind of decipher it.
Okay.
This is my grocery list.
I'm not surprised. You know, put that stuff down. Oh, now you look comfortable.
Kat, I vow to do everything that I can to foster a relationship that continues to grow in the love and friendship we have. I pledge myself to be a dedicated man to you, to be your husband, to be faithful, to be trustworthy, to be a man that you can depend on, and provide the best that I can for our well-being. I hope that relationship that we build together is one that's based on not only love, but a long-term friendship, so that when we get to the point when we're 80 years old and in diapers together, that we'll still have something left. I love you with all my heart, and I am deeply thankful that you entered my life. And through the challenges and the blessings that are ahead of us, I know that we're going to have a strong union. And I also know that anything that comes up, I'm going to want to work through together, because I don't want to lose half my woodworking tools.
Better remember.
I love you.
Great words, Justin.
Yeah, yours
Kat?
are better, and you've memorized.
You have any words for Justin, Kat?
Might have a
A
few.
few words?
I didn't have as much time as him. First off, I love you. And I knew that when I first met you, that you would accomplish many things in your life. I'm just happy that I get to be a part of it and support you through that. I look forward to overcoming many challenges in our life together. You really are my knight in chinked armor through that shiny stuff. I never thought I'd find someone I'd want to share the rest of my life with, but now that I've met you, I can't imagine not sharing my life with you. I'm just lucky I have you in my life, and I look forward to many adventures together. I'm not vowing anything, because I'm just going to live up to it.
Awesome, beautiful words for each other. Well, with that, I mean, I don't have any power invested by the state of Texas. I have no idea why I'm standing here in a dress and a wig. Somebody's phone just went off. It's not mine, but it probably is. Are there any objections? And this is timely because there are some objections, right? Who was that?
It's very important right now.
The knock.
Objection overruled. Are there any objections to this marriage? Anybody from the left? Anybody on my left? Anybody on my right? I just want Michael to say something so I can go, objection overruled. Michael, say
My
something.
lips are sealed.
Overruled.
I approve.
Well, that's awesome. Well,
Commence and move forward.
like I said, without any other objections or anything else, kiss Brian. Kiss her, kiss her, kiss her.